Hey everybody, I'm Tiffany Foy. This is the Rambling Gypsy podcast. This is my really good friend, Jennifer Schmidt. We have known each other for a long minute, have had some really good times, and I'm super excited to have you on what usually is my porch. But today we are changing things up a little bit, and we are in my she shed, you guys. So this is a whole new deal. This is, you've been to my porch before.
I have.
We have not recorded on the porch. We have not hung out on the porch. I mean... Well, we have, but we haven't shared it. We haven't shared it with the world just yet. I'm not sure if the world is ready for that side of the porch with me and Jen, but we are going to do that. But today we are in my she shed, and so everybody, welcome Jen. So we are going to talk about some really cool stuff. We're going to talk about business. We're going to talk about how we met. We're going to talk about this new freaking adventure that you were on that is so freaking cool, and I am so proud of you, and I am so excited for you, and thank you for letting me hold on to your coattail and just drink a glass of the HWs one at a time, and so it's really cool. So tell us a little bit about who is Jen? Who's Jen? Who's Jennifer Schmidt?
Well,
come on, let's go way back when we first met. I mean, you know, everybody knows I'm a wino. Everybody knows I like to have my cocktails and I love my vodkas, but you're a wino too. We are wine bums. We are connoisseurs. So, I learned a lot from you. I think, in fact, when I first met you was before my Napa trips.
Yep.
When Jeremy and I Jeremy and I had gone to Napa, which you guys have heard me mention KP and Yaya, my vets.
I'm working on getting her better wine.
From Country Hills Veterinarian Clinic, so that was, they've been going for years and years and years, and they're the ones that Yaya just scheduled my whole deal, and of course they weeded out the kind of wine, and then, you know, you need to go here. And so we would come out and just be spoiled rotten. And then, amazing. when we got our liquor stores and then the resort, and then you and I started chucking and jiving. And when you did the whole flip with the villa in Green.
Yep. And now it's in another flip, which is amazing. Casey's done some fun stuff. So Villa was awesome. You had your store in Green Lake Village.
In Green Lake Village.
And
it was,
may or may not have housed a lot of your stuff when the river flooded.
Yeah.
Again, we just pivoted the stuff and that, and, you know, we met during that time. And then I left Villa and went to a very large distributor.
Yes.
Southern Glaciers Wine and Spirits.
Yeah.
So crazy. They have like almost 65% of all the wine and liquor sold in the United States, or at least in Texas. It's in-housed with them. So that was a crazy 4 years of my life, but we were able to work together and help you with that. And the beginning of this year, I had a very crazy offer on January 3rd to come play with Hampton Water.
Yes.
And I had been a longtime fan. I'd sold it through the company, and this opportunity just came about, and I wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
I loved working for Southern. It was an amazing experience, but ultimately my goal was to go to the distributor.
Right.
And not only is the juice absolutely fantastic, but you'll notice that this bottle has a signature on it.
Yes.
And we have some
very special guests.
We have some guests on there.
First of all, let me just enlighten y'all for a little bit. So because we're not on the porch today, we are in my she shed. The rule with the she shed is there's no men allowed. Ever, 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 ever.
Well, we made an exception.
So, this guy right here, Mr. Jovi, he is not only in my she shed, but he is right behind me. He was hanging out on my side of the shed.
And I got my boss behind me.
yeah. This guy, the
Jesse.
little, and yes, and this is Jesse Jovi. Yeah.
So for those that don't know the backstory.
Yes, this is very cool because I ask you, and so And for those of you who are watching, I got my lake mode shirt on, but Jen calls me one random afternoon and was like, hey, or I think I had texted you and said, look, we're getting ready for river season. It's time to reload. Let's talk about our deals. And you were like, hey, look, I've just taken a new amazing opportunity and I cannot wait to share this with you.
I want to partner with you.
Yes, and I know about how you know everything on how I have the bar at the resort. We have our frozen machines.
Yeah.
And
who doesn't love rosé?
Holy pickles. And I have to give that, I really was never a huge rosé person, and then Yaya got me hooked on rosé. And ironically enough, and you know how I am with that kind of names, and if I ain't made it up myself, I'm probably not going to remember it. But when we talked about the Hampton Water and the gig that you took, and then we met and you brought the bottle over, the first thing that I said was,
is it good?
Oh, well, and then I said, my favorite bottle of rosé has the same glass topper, the same glass lid. And so now let's talk about, there we go.
So Jesse,
let's talk about the whole history and how this came about, because this is really freaking cool.
It is really fun. It's such a family business, which is what I love. It's not just this celebrity brand that somebody paid to.
Which I do too, because you know how many we're all family business.
Yep.
Every business we 100%. Have is family. So I really loved that. That was a really cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. So go ahead.
So Jesse ended up being his roommate, Ali. He stepped back from the company at the time, but he's still very much a part of it. Their moms actually met at orientation. So Jesse graduated from Notre Dame. So they're at orientation.
If you guys have not visited that college,
it's beautiful.
It is absolutely breathtaking. I have told my kids a million times that cathedral will drop you straight to your knees. And yes, absolutely amazing. But yeah.
So they end up becoming roommates, which is super fun. And they're getting ready close to graduation. And the Bon Jovi family are from New Jersey. They have houses in New York, all the fun stuff. But mainly, they have their getaway home in the Hamptons. Mm-hmm. And Jon loves rosé. Like, that is his drink of choice. He really doesn't really drink anything other than rosé. But he calls it pink juice. Hence the color. Yep. So they're sitting out on the patio. The kids are getting ready to graduate. And Jon makes a joke about pink juice, and Jesse goes, no, Dad, it's Hampton water, because nobody in the Hamptons drinks water.
Right.
It's all rosé. Like, you'll have, sparkling flat, whatever.
Why?
But it's all
I do not French have a place in the Hamptons is beyond me.
I support that.
I feel like we
should do the podcast.
We should.
Somewhere.
Excuse me, Mr. Jovi, secretary,
I wish it was that easy.
Who you patch me through.
Right.
Do your Airbnb.
Right. The best part, they probably don't have to do that.
I'm looking, a dog bed would be fine.
Sure.
Whatever. I can curl up in a ball.
Couch on the patio.
I don't give two shits.
Right?
Yeah.
So Jon said, there's something here. But he goes, I'm not just going to give you the money. Write the business deal. So the kids go back.
So this one tells this one.
Yeah, I like the idea. Let's make a rosé. Call it Hampton Water. And it said, hey, I'm not just going to give you the money. Write a business plan. Kids do that, but he had to graduate first. So they do that. They write the business plan. And Jon goes, I dig it. I love it. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. So then now they're sitting here going, well, who do we call to make the wine?
Right. We phone a friend.
They did.
Yeah.
So they also have a home in Miami, and they're very close to the Chaplin family who owns Southern Glaciers. So they call up Wayne Chaplin and his father, which unfortunately just passed away, and said, we want the best winemaker. We want to create our own rosé, and called up Gérard Bertrand, which you'll know that's the bottle with the glass top and the pretty rose at the bottom.
Rose in the bottom.
It's called Côtes de Roses.
There it is.
And they ended up flying over to the Languedoc region, which is southern France, which is where the best rosé in the world comes from. There's
wait. Sorry. Y'all all know I don't know how to speak English. That sounded way over a kindergarten level for me. Who?
Languedoc.
Languedoc
is the southern region of France that borders the northern region of Spain, and then Italy forms up into there. And it's very hot. It's actually really close to Texas weather. The ground, the terroir is a little bit different, which terroir is a fancy word for ground.
Sounds so impressive.
Yep. So
how do we say that again?
Terroir.
Terroir.
Don't ask me to spell it. It's not going to happen.
Well, I'm just going to say that about my ranch when I go out there and go, the terroir needs to be graded. There's too many poo-poos.
There's so much rock
There's so many poo-poos in the terroir. The camel poo-poos are in the terroir.
Just drink rosé while you're doing it. It'll be fine.
It sounds so good.
It does, right?
Leroy, would you like a glass of rosé while we clean up your terroir for your camel poo-poos?
Jokes on everybody. I just memorized a whole bunch of fancy terms.
That's so good. I can't memorize my middle name, much less anything else. But
I'm about to.
Okay.
But
carry on.
So they go over, they meet Gérard, and they come up with the blend that we have now.
I love this name is Gérard.
Gérard Bertrand. Yes. He's actually like 6'5". He's huge. And he just super big into sustainability. Hence why the glass tops. None of his wines really have corks and things along that line because they want to give back to the environment. He's won so many awards. He's just got another one from French winemakers, which is hard because the French are very proud of their wine productivity. Champagne, Bordeaux, you know. So
oui.
Right?
Poo-poo.
Exactly. We do have some fun things coming down the pipelines. We'll save that for maybe a fall installment and do a little debut with that.
Yeah.
So we're very excited with some growth that we're doing, but he ended up becoming a partner, and about 7 years ago, Hampton Water was born, and it's really Jesse's baby. And Jon just helps where he can, supports the brand, and it's really special. This kid works his butt off. The best part, when I got hired...
How old is he?
30... No, he's either... Oh. We're going to have to edit that.
That's okay.
He's...
But, to be... Write the business plan, to work his tail off, being in your
really
30s.
Does.
I talk about this on a couple of my shows with the
like
kids.
28 or 29.
Oh.
I should
so
do
the
the
same
math.
age as my kids. Yeah.
But he's a hustler, and
I love that.
A week before
You have to be, even though you got the Mr. Jovi.
But he won't just give it. He wants you to work.
I
for
love
it.
that, and that is so.
And there's
that's
such
so
cool kids.
important.
Yeah,
that's so important.
So a week before I started, the first week of January, I was. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. So I got the call the first week of January to interview. So then the first week of February, I had already put in my 2 weeks to leave the company. Everybody was supportive. It's still sold through Southern Glaciers, so I still get to work with everybody that I love.
That's awesome.
And my boss, earmuffs, Southern, I kind of got to just take a little breather.
Yeah.
And so that Monday, I had done a call that morning, and then I went to yoga, because yoga's my jam.
Yeah.
And I had already got a call from the CEO, Michael, but I'm driving at 11:15 to go to 11:30 class, and on caller ID on my car, it says, Bon Jovi Jon, and I went, oh, shit, no. And it was this kid.
First of all, I'd have run into something. Second of all, I'd have shit myself. Third of all,
I told myself to play it cool.
That is...
But
that's too cool.
To walk me to the company, to make sure I had his number.
I love that.
So if I ever needed anything, I had an outlet to go to.
That's so...
And it was so precious.
Yeah.
And the best part of this is, so as some of you may know, some of you don't, I did get married 1.5 years ago. Sorry, hubby, I will change my last name, which is why it's Schmidt now. It used to be Thrasher.
Yes.
And so when I was doing all the paperwork, so we're on the phone, and he goes, so you have a pretty cool last name. And I said, my original last name is pretty epic.
Yeah.
And he goes,
the OG one.
Which I wish I got a royalty out of that, because I was born in 82. It started in June of 82. I mean, come on.
Oh.
You know, Native Americans get the cut from the casino
Boom,
stuff. Like,
yeah.
come on.
I know.
I was born with it. I didn't change it because I was a skateboarder.
Right.
And he's laughing on the phone, and I said, here's the deal. And I said, your last name takes the cake.
Yeah.
Totally okay coming in a very close second. Because I'd already made a heck of an impression on the team, because I had Thrasher and Schmidt on there. And, you know, Thrasher magazine, skateboarding, but then Schmidt is like the coolest German last name on the planet. I married well for the last name.
There you go.
Just kidding. I married the guy.
Yeah.
It's just so fun that
Tomato.
Exactly, but he has my number saved. He knows who I am. It's so special that it is really a small company that went from 8 to 32.
With these guys right here. This one. And this one.
Yeah.
These two dudes.
The
only two dudes that have ever been allowed in my she shed, I just want y'all to know.
I feel special.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Me too. Yup.
So I'm on what I jokingly, for my original Disneyland people, I'm on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride right now. And I'm having a blast.
Mr. Toad is freaking cool.
You ever been on that ride at Disneyland?
Yeah. Well, we went and we had the family vacay in October. Yeah. We rode all the things.
You did Disney World or Disneyland?
We did Florida.
Okay.
So we did Universal. We did.
It's fun.
Oh, it was so good. Disney World. We did. What else am I missing?
I joke with these guys. I'm like,
we went back and forth. We bebopped and.
I want to go drink Epcot and see if how long I can make it around the lands.
On
the bucket list.
How many different countries and...
Yeah, I'm going to start at one.
Right.
And see how far I can make it before I get cut off.
That
make a giant child.
I feel like we should do a research into maybe a field trip or something. Maybe we should do like a girls' business trip. Nick, Yan, yeah. We need to, she'll have a whole freaking deal.
Should be in France.
Yes.
Right?
So... You want to tell us about the label on the HWs?
Yeah. So, when I called you that I was working for this company and stuff, I wanted a partnership.
Right.
I wanted to help you. I love the resort. I've stayed there. It's my favorite staycation.
It's fun.
We actually talked about it the other day about doing another staycation with the girls. We had
Jenna stayed at my place. Stayed at the River House. You guys have heard the stories with Kel staying at the River House and. Yeah, so you guys did a friend of ours 50th birthday party. Yes, yes, and it was good, and you guys had a great time. And
we did.
Yeah,
it was wonderful.
And that was the first time I met at that time your fiancé.
Yep. Yeah. We weren't engaged at that time yet.
Yeah.
We got engaged a little bit later, but you got to meet the husband.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Dustin Schmidt.
Yeah, it was fun.
Wonderful.
It was
he
good.
babysat us ladies like champions.
He did.
Because I brought a bunch of 3-liter wines, and that was
when you bring the wine rep to the bachelorette part, the 50th birthday party.
Nobody.
I forgot. Kel's was that. Yeah, no.
And
then y'all had shots, and then you would come out, and you were like, "I brought you a new one. You should try this one. Try this wine. You should try."
Did.
Yeah. And I'm trying to focus and work and
2 3-liters that weekend.
You accomplished what you needed to accomplish for a 50th birthday party. Y'all had a great time.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It was awesome.
Oh, she was so mad because she thought she was going to a yoga retreat.
Surprise!
I'm still not sorry about that one.
No, it was good.
It was the most epic surprise. But you guys were such amazing hosts. We had a great time just hanging in the water.
Thank you.
We need to talk about doing a music thing.
We need, for
sure.
Well, I got the stages on the top and we got the stages on the bottom.
I know people.
But I
wish I could.
This guy.
That would be great.
I
can't make that happen.
I'm gonna holla at you. Yeah. So let's talk about the logo. The.
So he wanted it to be a woman that spoke to everybody because with all the stuff going on, he just wanted it to represent, you're just diving into Hampton Water. But he wanted to build a logo that showed and represented and respected women as much as we deserve. And we deserve everything, right?
I totally agree.
We build the world.
So there was a lady that was at my resort a couple weekends ago. So, when we first launched it down at the river, and we also have it at all of our liquor stores, but we started the Frosé and we're just playing with the mixtures and in our machines down there, and I had some of our regular clients, because it's only a couple weeks now that we've been able to, for Memorial Day to Labor Day for prime season, and I was talking to some customers of mine, and they said, you know what, is this the one that has the diver on it? And I said, it is. And so, and I was showing them the bags that we have where you can buy the bags, because you can't have glass on the river, not on the Guad, and styrofoam and what have you. And so we have these bags you guys have given us some amazing merch and some ways to be able to take Hampton Water on the river and put it in your cooler. But I thought it was really cool because I felt like I didn't know the things, and she literally by the taste. This was before I'd even set up any of the display bottles, any of the merchant things that you would give me. And she was like, is this the one with the girl that's diving into the... And I was like, yep. And so then, I pulled out my hat and pulled out a bottle. And she goes, I knew that this was the one.
It's got
so it was really
such
cool
a
because...
taste profile on it.
It's so good.
The structure that is involved into this wine, I've found in my years of working for Southern that Languedoc region can be a little bit lean and lighter, and this is super bold. It will stand up to any food on the market, let alone a Tuesday, a patio, or a porch,
yes,
or a she shed.
Or yes,
it works great.
I totally agree.
And it's Grenache heavy, which gives it that beautiful structure. I love Grenache when it comes in a rosé, and even when it's not in a rosé, it really has some bright Bing cherry, strawberry profile on it. Then we add in a little bit of Cinsault and Mourvedre. The Mourvedre does have new French oak aging on it, which gives it another roundness to it and kind of mellows out some of that flat acidity that you find. And then we just top it off with a little bit of Syrah, and everything's just blended to taste. Gerard's team does such an amazing job on it.
It's so good. I mean, it's literally...
It stands above everything.
It is. It really is. And you can mix it. I'm going to tell you guys right now. You can throw this in a little splash of your OJ in the morning instead of your champagne and turn it into like a
we have a huge
random type
program.
of, oh my gosh. And I am having so much fun with the cocktail program down below, and it is the frosés are flying out. Oh my gosh, because it's so good. It's so good.
And it's hot. We're in South Texas.
Seriously.
It's 100 and disrespectful outside.
It's so
when you're in the water, it's
being brutally honest, but yes. Yeah.
And we have those frozen bags coming to you, so you can do the frosé in the bag. So you can slap the bag with Hampton Water Rosé.
Me and Jen were talking about it. I said, look, we've got it figured out. So I have these bags, and we'll show it to you guys. When on a link and for the podcast, but I said, look, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to get the frozen thing into the deal, and do I cut this? Should I get a funnel? What? And then this one.
Yep.
No one likes a smart ass, but she's like, I got you, boo. I've already got you. It's on its way. I mean, me and Nick literally sat there and were like, how do we make this? And then should we throw it in the freezer? Should we try it? And she was like, no, it's going to be like a frozen fish. We take it out, and I'm like, it's 900 billion degrees by the time they get from the bottom of the bar where we're at into their tube, and they make it, 3-4 paddles, beep. It's probably going to be a wee bit thought out. But then, bam, you and I were talking about it during our business meeting the other day, and you're like,
I got you.
It's
coming soon.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 places. You're getting it, and a place in Austin on Lake Travis. But other than that, they're custom making it for me.
I love it.
And this is what I love. I can literally call my boss. He calls the smart people above me.
Yes.
And they make things happen for me. And
it's so good.
I've never worked for a company like that.
They're just so
they've never
in
said
tune.
No.
I love that they're so in tune and that they listen to what you say.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a local from New Braunfels, born and raised. We have our place on the Guad. I listen to what people tell me. Geez, we wish you had this. Geez, we wish you had that. I get that. But there is points like in this where this is a cool freaking vibe that we have down at the bar now. I mean, with our margaritas that we have down there and now our frosés, it's doing very well. We've got to figure out how to do the deal. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And I've got these little snack cups because people are like, what's a frosé? What do we do? I was like, you're going to freaking love it. And it's so good. And so I put them, So it's kind of like when you go to the yogurt place and you want to try everything.
You get the scoop?
I just tell them to suck it. You ain't getting no scoop. We can't have the scoops on the river because it's illegal. Yeah, it's just like straws. You can't have straws on the river anyways.
Yeah. I thought when we had that 50th birthday, I had brought those unbelievable...
Yeah, that I've been making ever since then. Your shots.
We need to take that cream cheese...
Oh.
Whatever.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
It's cheesecake.
Shot and do it with Hampton Water. Challenge accepted, Mama. I will figure it out.
You know, I got 4 packs sitting in the utility room right now, just waiting for you to call me and go, we're having a slumber or something. So what we need to do is we're going to need to schedule. Nick, put it on the calendar. Me, you, Jen, Megs, research development. When Kel gets home, River House, we're about to make up something.
We got to figure it out.
Oh, we can. It's going to be so good.
Hampton Water cheesecake Jell-O shot.
Shut your face. I can't right now.
Oh, there are.
With the cherry on top? I mean, literally. Yes. Yeah. Which kind of brings me into, okay, you guys know I got my gypsy. We do the word of the day because I was about to just I was about to lick my fingers, which,
teed it up.
Way to just, open up the doors. So today, everybody, on the gypsy, the word of the day is licky loo. Okay? Uh-huh. So you got to stop with your face right now. Because I know you're about to ruin the image and the style that we used to.
I'm in front of my bosses. I have to behave. Earmuffs.
Boop. Right. Welcome to my she shed. Yeah. But hey, so you've heard looky loo. Mm-hmm. This is a licky loo.
Okay.
This is the ones, and this just happened to me at the resort this last weekend. Here is my explanation. Someone who licks everything. Your glasses, your kids, your face, your cheek, your nose, your whatever. It's the person that you're like, hey, and they're like, hey, oh my gosh, I've missed you so much. And then you turn around, and the next thing you know, and I'm not going to say I've not ever licked the face before, and I'm not going to say I'm not ever going to lick it again. And if I could stand up right now and not interrupt this mic, I would probably get up there and lick Mr. Jovi's face. But let me finish on this explanation here. So it is, if you lick it, if you love it. But sometimes you should probably ask first.
Oh, well, me being a small germaphobe, for the love of God, the answer is
don't be a
no,
licky loo.
No.
Please don't licky my blue.
I'll even just be like, you can keep that wine glass. I'll go get another one. I'm out.
I'm so good when people go, you want to try this? Yeah.
No, if there's the
tahini
rim on
seriously.
There. This and a margarita with the tahini rim.
Oh, now see? I got the margarita machine. I got the deal, and I got the thing. The tahini.
Swirly with the tahini.
Oh, so now we're about to all be licky loos?
How hard would it be to pack up and go down there? I think the girls would kill us.
We're back. Yes.
Fine. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. But, okay. Licky loo.
Licky loo.
Licky loo is the word for the gypsy. So, yeah.
Okay.
You know you have a licky loo in your...
if you lick me and
what did
you're
you
not
tell
my husband,
what did you tell the licky
anymore.
What did you tell your first licky loo, and how was the experience? Because you know we all have one.
They're in the past.
Look
for
at
a
you.
Reason.
You have your beautiful hair, your beautiful green eyes.
Oh.
I can promise you've been licky looed.
Yeah.
And how did you handle this? The situation.
Oh, I ran away like
which
a
was
scared little puppy.
You didn't? I would see you just turn around and clocking them right in the fucking nostrils.
It depends on the environment that I'm in. If I'm in public and at a work event, I'm just going to walk away and be respectful.
With a anti-Clorox wipey. With a... Mm-hmm.
And I may accidentally run them over in the parking lot, like a hit and run situation.
Which is a boop.
Yeah.
Which is in the gypsy too.
Just bumped it.
Yeah.
You know.
You're
in my way.
Just gave it a little boop.
You licked me. I ran you over.
Yeah.
But like if my husband does it, and I'm like, oh, fun. Where's the room?
Oh, Lou. Yeah.
I like that licky Lou.
See?
Yeah.
But that goes back to your boundaries. That goes,
Oh,
ask
some
before
rando
you
person
just comes up and licks the side of your face.
No. No.
No.
And I have some girlfriends too that
do
like the little side kiss stuff or whatever.
I'm a kisser. I'm a hugger.
Yeah.
I'm a lover.
I'm all right with
But I am not going to go up and...
Yeah.
I mean, I will lick the side of your face, but we're...
It also depends on how much wine I've had.
How much water we've been drinking in the Hamptons. It all depends. You never know.
We go to the Reds or in the fall when I start breaking out the good scotch.
Oh.
Then...
Oh. So you like a good scotch?
I do.
Ooh, with a fireplace and you put your toes in the
ranch.
Oh.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Which, like I was saying earlier, we need to get you down to the ranch.
Oh, hell
it's God's country.
Well, you know me.
It's so beautiful.
I'm the first one to throw on my...
I come shoot some shit.
Oh.
Snake boots, shorts, and a tank top. Let's go.
What do we got? My,
you have a Kimber. Shut up. I love you.
This is where my I mean, I have them everywhere, but this is my girl.
I'm looking for a new Pew Pew, and I knew I should have bought a Kimber.
Oh, come on.
But is it...
Do you see what color it is?
Oh, shit. You silly.
You silly girl. You silly girl. I love her. And this is the one I keep.
You do realize that you're playing.
I know. But you do realize there's nothing in it.
I don't trust anybody.
It is. It's a good one. This is not like a Medea episode.
You're killing me right now. I'm like,
oh my Lord. Here you go. You fine. I know where everything's at in that deal.
Oh, girl, it's so beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. Yep. My husband.
So I'm looking at the one.
Time and
smart man.
You know, I love it. But I've got hidden things. You just never know. You just never know when you're gonna need a little pew pew.
I love a pew pew.
I do.
My husband.
It's the same color of my BB gun that's over there in the corner. My pellet gun. You know.
Yeah, a little.
Nothing wrong with a little Tiffany turquoise.
Right.
So, but yeah.
My husband gave me I have a 22, and my grandfather actually gave it to my dad, and then my dad gave it to me when I was like 23.
Yeah.
And so I've been looking at rifles for years. I just didn't really need one, and then I started dating my husband. He has a beautiful ranch south of San Antonio, and they do a bunch of deer hunting, and he wants me involved in his hobbies. Which he should have known that this was going to be a problem because I have expensive tastes.
Well.
And I like doing fancy snobby stuff, but I work my butt off for it and I can pay for it, so it's fine.
There you go.
So he gives me a rifle for Christmas.
Nice.
And so last year I got my first deer buck. Mm-hmm. So, and it was really pretty, and I'm so excited. And everybody's like, wow, that's a really big one for your first one. Well, he keeps killing them larger than mine, which I'm competitive.
So did he make you do the...
No, I drew the line on that.
I cannot believe.
But I did take a little nibble of a heart, though, so that's fine. I kind of did the Dances with Wolves situation.
Okay, first of all...
But I'm not putting blood on my face.
But you're going to eat the bite of the heart? Holy pickles, we need to talk about your choices.
Well, then he killed one next weekend that was
saute
bigger than mine.
I don't give a shit. Did you saute it with a little butter?
No, maybe? I fed it to the dogs.
But you nibbled it first. But you wouldn't let it put the deals on your cheeks.
Ooh, no.
But you...
There was a microneedling involved in it.
Oh, my Lord. She's like, this is the worst vampire facial I've ever experienced.
I wasn't putting it on there. But it was...
She was not putting it on there, but I'll go ahead and if you put a little Worcestershire, maybe a little salt and pepper on that little heart,
it's ranch
the little
sushi.
corazon, I'm going to go ahead and take a little niplet.
Oh.
You nasty.
No.
Yes.
It was either that or put it on my face.
Put it on your face.
No.
Ew.
Well.
Did you...
I didn't want to have to go wash my face.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I cannot. I cannot.
And we're at the ranch, so we don't have makeup on, so... I just still didn't want to wash my face.
Yo, Lord.
It was early in the morning. I'd already showered at 4 a.m. I didn't want to have to shower
again. That's what
again.
Clorox wipes are for. You just take the Clorox wipey.
Clorox on my face.
Oh, I do it all the time. Ask Nick. I do it at the time.
Rubbing alcohol.
No, I just get out the Clorox wipey from down below, the disinfectant, and I mean, it's... Nobody wants pinkles and things on your... Ugh.
I know.
You sliced up a little niblet.
Well, it was easy because, and this is the best part.
It was not.
I shot it straight in the heart. Like, it was a great shot. And so then, I'm helping him dress the deer and everything, and we realized that
the deer.
remove things. I'm trying to be, not.
Why are you trying to
vulgar.
be things when we're talking about how you
gut it? We got new deer.
We're
And then he pulls it out and he's looking at the heart and he goes, "You blew it straight open." And I said, "So stop pissing me off."
Wow,
I got you.
Why you gotta make me so mad?
Well,
what are you doing?
No, and you don't make me mad. But we're sitting there and he goes, "I think you got it." And I said, "I do." And I didn't get that buck fever jitter situation. And I was just real calm and all of that. And I looked at him and I said, when do we get to go elk hunting now? And he's like, holy expensive.
Holy expense department.
Yep.
Let me get a loan out on the house.
No, I'm ready
to
go to Wyoming.
To
and I
bigger
wanna
and
go
better
elk
things.
hunting.
Yeah, let's move on.
I already know the outfitter. I used to help them set up stuff when in my 20s outside of Jackson Hole, and I want to go.
Go.
Well,
if you don't put that on your face,
I'll do the elk just for you.
Please, for the love of pickles, don't. Yeah, no, don't butter and saute and put it. Did you at least put in a little tortilla or something? You just
no. It was raw. I should have brought sausage. We made great sausage with him.
Oh, now see, that's ultimate respect.
Summer sausage and all of that stuff.
Oh.
But the thing that bugs me is that he killed one about 3 weeks later that was bigger than mine.
Oh.
Now.
All the new bucks are just like
out.
Gage and Riley. Gage gets smoked by Riley, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take her out and go. She's got her little pink bow and arrow. Beep. We're gonna go do some flounder gigging at night." And she's got her.
So fun.
Oh yeah, so good. All the things, and she smokes his ass every single time, and it's so cute and. As much as I love my oldest son, it is so adorable to watch her just roast him. Yeah, it's so cute. Yes, she's been the best thing that ever happened to him. Beautiful. And and our little, all about our little birdie. No. She's gonna be here in 3 weeks, y'all. 3 freaking weeks.
So what are we gonna be called? Grandma?
Gypsy.
Well. That was a dumb question.
Yeah.
Should have known that.
Gypsy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They've all been calling me that for a long time. The nieces, the nephews, everybody that stays, everybody have been Gypsy for a long time. So we figured we might as well. I've been called a lot of things, but I don't need my little running around calling me something random that I can't pay attention to. I'd be like,
I don't know. They just.
Yeah. No, I can't wait. Yeah. So it looks like she's going to get her way sooner than later. So
she's just ready to come out and hang out with Gypsy.
I cannot wait.
Oh,
she's coming to hang out. Yeah.
She'll be on the next one.
She is. I already got the little thingy to put her in, and I know.
Of course you do.
Yeah. We're so fired up. I can't wait. Yeah, me and her Granby have decided we get every other weekend the kids. We haven't talked about what kind of rights they're going to really have with the child. It's really not about them at all.
No.
We've been waiting for a long time, and it's so cute because we talked to our kids, and we're like, have you guys decided, what y'all are going to do? And they're like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, we've had this figured out. Me and Granby have had this figured out for a very long time, and I'm gonna I'm taking the little down there to go see her because it's a wee bit of a drive down in Newton, and then Granby's gonna come down here. We're gonna stay here. She's already got her nursery set up at my house, and so yeah. I said, what do you guys, are y'all thinking like your maternity leave? And Riley's like, well, I think we've kind of got it figured out. And I was like, cool, because we already have it figured out. So, I mean, if not, I really don't see any reason for you to take any time off because we've already got this. Nick's already got the calendar. She's got different colored diapers for what day we got to go from the Granbys to Gypsies. And so, I think it's going to be good. Yeah.
It's going to be so
Bless
fun.
Those little parents' hearts.
Yeah.
They're going to have so much freedom.
So much.
They're going to be the most newborn parents with more freedom than anyone in probably ever.
Yeah.
But
I love spending time with my grandparents. I loved it. Any weekend stuff.
Same.
And
it was the best.
Yeah, and it was great.
It was the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
I talk about my great aunt that was such a huge influence in my life as a wee little, and I can't wait.
But it also gives the parents time to take a breath, get a nap.
They're going to be the most breathingest parents.
Mine.
Yes, I may have made that old word up again, but yeah, their oxygen levels are going to be so good, and they're going to be so rested because they're not going to ever really see the little.
But
I'm just going to legally kidnap it. I mean,
That's fine.
I should probably
adopt.
I should probably email
there a
that
gray
to the
area?
attorney and the
Right.
and the SOs. Just letting y'all know. Here's my
Be
air
prepared.
tag. I'm gonna go ahead and air tag the baby so y'all know which grandparent it's at. It's gonna be either me or Granby, or we're gonna be like Thelma and Louise, and we're just gonna take the baby with us at the same time and go on a
Please have
field
the pretty
trip or
old car.
whatever. Oh,
You're gonna need the old car.
I got the old cars.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
grab one.
Granby's got her tractor down yonder. I got my tractor here. So yeah, she's got her Jenny down there. I got my Jenny down here. Yeah, we're just probably gonna need to get one of those little
Windshields.
yeah, for
Air conditioning.
for the
depending on the time of
baby
year.
on the so she doesn't get
Bugs.
I don't think she's gonna give two shits. There's no way.
Well, we can get her
Those
some sunglasses.
I mean, yes, those are some good glasses.
They
great
treat
glasses.
like polarized.
So I've taken a bunch of pictures in the last couple of weeks when I've been down at the resort, and the people that I've given to them just love them. Kel's got a pair too, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so."
They're
soothing."
amazing.
Yeah, it does. It just literally calms the whole outside, everything.
Then
Yeah.
you take them off, and you're like, "Oh, everything's so bright."
Well, and they don't hurt your ears.
They don't either.
They don't.
And I have
just- they're
such a
just
little
good.
head that
Me
any
too.
new sunglasses.
I have a little freaking
Kill me.
peanut head.
Yep. I buy kids' hats. One, they're cheaper, and two, they fit my head better.
Same.
So,
Same.
no.
Yeah.
But I know that I had showed you this the other day. Or
I just
earlier
poured that
today.
right down my face. Y'all see that? Boop, boop, boop.
I
Right
wanted
down.
to present you with
Same
a
as I'm-
1.5 bottle to say thank you for our partnership, signed by Bon Jovi. So you can take this home. He sends his thanks.
Look at my guy. Hey.
He's giving you side eye.
I know when I called you the other day, you said you were going to do that. Thanks for doing that. Yeah. It's so cute that they told you that you did all that for me, but really me and
A little backdoor deal.
well, you know, we've been talking a little bit. I told him he could come into my she shed if he sent down a little signed bottle. So look,
Yeah.
got a
Welcome to my she shed.
this is first set of balls that have ever been in the she shed.
I mean, they're made of
I
cardboard.
don't give a fuck what they're made out of. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting the world know. Hampton Water and me and Mr. Jovi got his balls are in my she shed. Okay, that's something. That's something to write home about. I mean, or phone a friend.
Have you seen the documentary yet? It's on Hulu. Came out in April. It's so good.
Seen it. I synced it.
So good. And then the new album just came out.
So many things.
It's very exciting.
Yeah,
And he's
we just
getting
need
married.
him to come. I mean, well, he's already here. I mean, they're both already here.
Yeah.
But we just need like them to
The
come.
concert.
You know,
We'll see.
I think I feel like we could have a
I'm
nice
hearing
little
rumblings that something might happen.
a
but I
nice
don't know.
little something. You know,
Yeah.
on a little.
Actually, you know what we need to do is take a trip
Porch.
to Nashville.
Oh well, you know.
Because he just opened the bar.
I know.
And it looks unbelievable.
We're making, and me and Nick are headed back real quick. I think we're in 2 weeks. We've got to go back down there. Maybe you should join us.
Don't think I can make that, but I will try my best to help set something up for y'all.
Well, let's
I
check.
need the
Let's
dates.
check the calendar. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going back there to work on our deal that we've got going on down there, which is pretty freaking cool. And
Yeah. I'm
his
excited to
people
hear
know
that.
our people, and our people
what
know
I'm
his people,
hearing.
and so yeah. Maybe next time I call and I tell them to
He's
put
here in human form.
to put me on. You know, can you just patch me through to Mr. Joey? Tell him it's the Rambling Gypsy. And be like, yeah, put her through. Just put her through. You know, that's
Yeah.
everybody has goals, right?
Sure.
I mean, that's what I'm working for.
It's always a no if you don't ask,
I mean, I did let him in my she shed.
right?
You're welcome.
But yeah, shoot me the dates and I'll see if I can.
Hell
what I
yeah.
can do to,
Cool.
yeah, I'll get my boss involved and figure that out for y'all.
This one, this one, this one, that one, that one, this
I'll
one.
phone a friend.
I mean, I just need to put them on speed dial. All right, let's talk about Hampton Water. So Hampton Water can be sold, found, purchased, bought, where? Tell
Gypsy
everybody.
Liquor.
Yes, we have it at
Gypsy
Gypsy
Liquor.
Liquors. We've got 3 stores, Canyon Lake, 1 in Sattler, 2 in Startsville.
Yep.
Gypsy River. You can take it on the Guad.
Yep.
We have all the avenues. We've got the bag.
We got you all covered. So obviously we don't want glass on the river, so
Nope.
we provided bags and cups for them to give out.
That's right.
So you can slap the bag with some Hampton Water, which is such a Texas thing, which is so fun.
good.
There's a little handle built in on it.
It is so good.
And God love them. I've only put 1 bottle in it, but y'all figured out it fits
it holds 2 bottles in that bag.
So you will not run out when you're floating.
No,
which
it's so
is
perfect.
probably my biggest fear. I've only floated the river 1 time. From
no
Gypsy.
one wants to run out.
No. That's why I don't want to float. That's why I just float at Gypsy and go walk up to the bar when I'm ready for another drink because I don't want to.
We're right in between the second and third crossing.
Yes.
And we're right smack dab in the middle.
Yep.
No one wants to run out.
No.
I got you, boo.
Exactly.
So we have the bags.
Yep. Cups, sunglasses. Heck, we could
Merch.
tattoo you if you wanted to. We just got chapsticks in, which, by the way, I'm a snob when it comes to chapsticks. And God love our marketing team. Great beeswax chapsticks. I have some in the car for you.
You know who's going to have to be the chapstick tester? Megs.
Perfect.
Oh, there she is.
Yay!
Megs is a chapstick. Chapstick person.
Snob.
I really think that she ate it when she was a child. I think she used to eat like
I use
the
Dr Pepper chapstick, but I
Dr.
love Dr.
Pepper chapstick. What in the blue fuck?
Which is weird. I'm not even from Texas, and I love the Dr. And it had sparkles in it. It was great.
Oh, dear God.
But it would just, It tasted like Dr. Pepper. I'm pretty sure it killed some brain cells because it was.
That's like eating crowns. I'm pretty sure that Megs ate chapstick as a child, and she's
Yeah. I live for it. So that's new for us, which is really fun.
Well, that's exciting.
Our marketing team's always adding stuff. So
I love that.
Anything I can pass on to you to give to your guests and support
I'm going to pass this on to your marketing team. That
great. What do you need?
I drank a bottle of castor oil to deliver my first child. It's supposed to help and Riley's not going to need to do this. But yes, my sister tells me, boop, this is what you need to do to go into labor, and Gage hung out there for way too freaking long. I think I'm the first person that's ever been pregnant for 12 months. And, so I drink an entire bottle of castor oil, which is the most disgusting thing you can ever do in your entire life because you have to guzzle it. And to this day, if chapstick does not have their shit together, it will smell like castor oil. And my child is 30-something years old. And so I respect the Dr. Pepper chapstick. And I hope the Hampton Waters smells like Hampton Water. Because if it smells like
beach.
Thank you.
It
and
like
I
peach.
love peach. But if it smells or it is like an old school chapstick,
No.
it is 110% castor oil.
Nope.
And I am not a puker, but I can tell you I will and I will again and I will do it
Because
again.
you think about it and you're like, ooh.
It is so bad. It is one of those things that you will never, ever,
Black licorice.
Holy
I'm out.
pickles.
The smell of it alone, and I'm like,
Yep. Castor oil. I dare you to take a whiff.
No,
Just
they use the beeswax and coconut oil and some
The
other
texture,
stuff on
the
there.
goo of just
Yeah.
that's
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
It's worse. It's so bad. But yeah. So well, I'm excited about the chapstick.
But like I said, we're constantly adding things.
I love that.
We're trying to support our accounts and best that we can. And you were asking where else we can get it. So Myron's has the half bottles.
Yes.
On their menu.
We did experience that. It was so good.
Great.
So
we did
good.
for our dinner. It was so fun.
Nick ate spinach. So proud of our girl.
Jay Green.
She did. So proud. So proud. Yes.
Muck and Fuss has it.
There you go.
Faust Brewing. Yes.
Faust.
Tavern on Castell.
There you go.
Hopefully soon, Ross, you're going to bring it in at Birdhouse because I need some fried chicken and some
there you
Hampton
go.
Water. We're working on that one. He's on fancy vacay for Christina's birthday right now, so we'll get to that one.
Well, let me know if you need to help us lock his chickens down because you know me.
It's so good.
Yeah.
That fried chicken is
It's so good.
It's delicious. Anytime you want a lunch there, call me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Easy.
Yeah.
And the staff's amazing. HEB's has them. We're going to have some tasting events coming up in July.
We will have tasting events at Gypsy Liquors. Yes.
You're going to set all that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody needs to try it. It's delicious.
It's so good.
And everybody thinks, oh, it's pink, so it's sweet, and it's
no,
not.
It
it's
is
traditional
absolutely
rosé.
not. I do not do sweet whatsoever. I don't.
Well, French blend of
it's very good.
Yum Yum and all of that. And so New Braunfels is doing, we're booming with it. But I picked my places where I wanted it to go.
And that's so smart, and I'm so proud of you for doing that.
I went to the... Strategically.
See, there I go with my words again.
Okay.
Is important. Absolutely important.
I wanted to partner with the right people. I wanted to partner with those that I respect, and I wanted to partner with my friends.
This is cute as a button. Look, y'all, can you see this? Try. Okay, can you see it? It's the cutest little buggy ever.
And I'll tell you, our marketing team is
So
unreal.
stinking cute.
They create the best stuff. I mean, we're a rosé company.
Yeah.
Quietly disguised as a tequila company, because no wine company I have ever dealt with in my career selling wine ever has all of this merch to be able to support our accounts with. No wine company goes, let's put it in a margarita. Let's make an Aperol spritz with it, which is, by the way, my favorite cocktail. Then we have the Frosé programs for the ocean and y'all's river and everything. And then we have the cups, the glasses, the different things. It's so special and unique.
Well, I can tell you coming from a business owner of a lot of businesses and dealing with different reps and different companies and what have you, and getting merch from the music side to the liquor side to the Southern Glaziers to the what have you, all of them, and how the whole circle of life in the business and the alcohol world works. You guys have showed up and have freaking delivered. Me and Nick had a meeting. We talked about it, and I said, "Oh my gosh, we had the cutest vision to set up down at the bar for the resort." And I was like, "I need this guy." And you're like, I got the guy. And I was like, "What do you mean? You mean you really have?" Yeah, boop. Here we go. For us to get a neon or anything. I mean,
you got a surfboard.
We got a surfboard.
Bags.
We have been bagging for umbrellas for our place. Boom.
Done.
Our Hampton Water and umbrellas look amazing at the place. And the plug, and I talked to so many people, and what is so cool is that every single weekend, everybody that comes to our resort is a different clientele.
Yeah.
It's not yes, we do have people that will come year to year, or they'll come holiday to holiday. There's some that come Memorial Day, and then they'll also be there 4th of July or whatever. But from Memorial Day to Labor Day, every single weekend is an entirely new group. And so everything that we show them is new. And I didn't know. I had no idea that this had been going on for 7 years. That's like the fook. What kind of closet have I been sitting in? And I literally am the biggest fan. I freaking love it. It's so good. It's so good.
Thank you.
And I'm not like a
You're not a rosé girl.
I am not, and you know this.
I used to bring stuff to the house and be like, try this, try that.
You know that.
You're like, ugh, no.
You know that. Yeah.
I know.
And I'm telling you, it's bad. I mean,
but it's so good.
It's so freaking good. Like, it's so good. It's so bad and so good. Yeah.
The summer's going to be fun.
It's been fun. It's been, I'm enjoying the recipes and changing things up. So, yeah, I'm going to send some pics, and I can't wait to Licky Lou, the the Hampton Waters is all we're going to talk about.
Well, if there's going to be a tour, you'll be the first one I call and let you know.
Please let me know if y'all need my services down there or something. I'll be here. You got my you got my direct sale. You can just holler at me if they do. Mr. Jovi and the little Jovi needs something, or
I'll let you know if they're going to visit and all that fun stuff. So.
Yeah, if not, I mean, we can. I got a couple new donkeys I can just jump on, and we could put the
like shot donkeys.
Yeah.
Hampton Water donkeys.
Hampton Water donkeys. Holy pickles. And you know what color Chet is? Chet totally matches the, my little Chet Atkins. I'll have the girls flash a picture of...
I'm going to clear my schedule to see that.
Oh, my Lord. Would that be so adorable, Nick?
Oh. Or just throw it on one of the camels.
Well, then there's that. We can throw anything on Leroy's back. He's huge.
They are.
Me and Mr. Jovi and the little Jovi and a couple of rounds. We can just.
We won't run out.
We can just hike it in. No, we're good. Well, they don't need anything.
Oh.
They're good. Yeah, the camels can just. They don't need drinks for a long minute. So.
Well, they pack in water. So now they used to pack in the
Hampton Waters. Yeah.
It's
Whoop
fun.
whoop. It was so good. Thank you for transitioning with me to the she shed, which I think is really kind of cool because, like I said, I've never had guys on my she shed before, and I think if it's gonna be a first time for anything, it should be the
go big.
I mean,
go right.
Yeah, and it was good.
Well,
in
thank
Hampton
you for
Water,
me.
you guys.
So fun.
If you are looking for it, you can't find it. Message, like, follow, send me anything. I will put you in contact and send you exactly where it's at. Jen is going to set up a link from Hampton Water to the merch, to all the things. I am so blessed to have you as a friend. I love you so much. Thank you for being in my she shed with me, and I cannot wait to take it to the porch again.
Maybe in the fall.
We're going to do. All the new stuff. I'm telling you, we need to take it on the boat. We need to do some, throw some fruit in there and do some really cool, fun stuff with this. But
perfect.
Yeah, it was good.
I love it.
I love you so much.
It's so great.
Thanks for being in the shed.
So fun. My first podcast.
So good. So fun. All right. Yeah. Hey, you guys, like, share, follow. I will see you next week. I got some cool stuff happening on the porch next week, or we may be back in the she shed. You never know. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Rambling Gypsy Podcast.